Where are my iconic bitches at tonight? Make some noise. Woo!
Look, he did one of these. He did one of these. No one heard him, but he did one of these. He's super geek.
So I've been requested to sing.
You definitely have.
And I don't get a lot of requests. Actually, I do. I just don't honor them.
Right, but I need one.
Tonight I'm going to honor
my spirits boosted.
And I want to sing some Monica.
Yes. Come on, let's do it. I'm waiting. Let's get it.
All right.
You got it?
Never meant to cause you no pain. I just want to go back to being the same. Well, I only want to make things right.
I'm dead.
Before you walk out my life. Is this song too sad? What the fuck going on?
I needed a spirit booster, and then you sing that song. It's a billion songs in the world, and you pick that one. Like, I'm trying to get out of my mood, and you bring that song into the...
I didn't know this was going to bring down the house.
Oh,
I mean, my voice brings down the house, but...
The songs, like, I'm sitting up here like, what the fuck?
I thought y'all was finna join in. Everybody looking at me with sad faces.
No!
Like, this is a cut. This is a
It
90s
is,
cut.
why that
Everybody
song?
always be bopping on this song.
How did that song...
First of all, half of Monica's songs are about heartbreak,
Yeah,
and
but
now
that song, though?
now you're acting like...
But that song, though?
When off the air I said, I want to sing Monica, you're like, okay,
Yeah, you gonna pick... She has other songs, bro. She has other songs, bro. Okay, that was great. Thank you so much.
This why I don't do no requests.
Oh, my
That's
goodness.
why I don't sing for
It's
songs.
just like you just read a mind or something. I'm feeling some type of way. It feel like you just read minds and said, I
didn't know.
I got goosebumps a little bit.
I didn't know y'all was going through.
I got goosebumps.
I didn't know the people were going through today.
Jesus
Sorry.
Christ.
I should have sang a Negro spiritual.
Yeah, you definitely
Because y'all
could
need a
have.
healing.
Man. That was so intense just now.
I thought I was on a good ass job.
That just made my
I
heart
thought y'all was
even
finna be
worse.
like, okay, all right.
That was so intense.
I'm
Thank you, friend. That was great.
I should have sang the electric slide.
Jesus
Because I heard that was about electric dildos. You heard that?
No. What? No,
The
it
electric
wasn't.
slide, the original
That's
song,
crazy. I can't
the
believe you picked that song.
songwriter said it was about dildos.
How?
Listen to the words. You know,
that's what we know.
it's electric. Boogie, woogie, woogie. Doesn't your coochie boogie, woogie, woogie when you
Are
got
you
a vibrator
serious? No,
in
you're
it?
being serious.
I'm being very serious.
So that song was...
The songwriter confirmed it.
Wow.
It had a dual meaning. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
How
No, I
you
did not
think
know
it's
that.
about one thing, but it's about the other.
So speaking of that, do you know there's like a thing that's like trending on TikTok about what Michael Jackson says in his song? Since we're talking about songs. About what song?
I'm not gonna sing it.
That.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did he say? Because I think I've heard this before. But
Yeah, I
tell
think
me
they
what
said.
you heard.
I forgot what he said. He said, "I'm gonna say it one more time. I'm not gonna stop."
Yes.
And then
Yes.
everybody be like, "Mama say, Mama stop."
Yes.
Mama.
Yes.
Everyone was wrong. I didn't know. Did you know that?
This is like a trap house right now. You
Type
hear somebody
shit.
beating on the door like that?
We got Monica
Music
over here.
playing.
We got shit
Oh,
over
that's
there.
that's our engineer.
No, he's beating over.
We the niggas in the building.
Right?
We the niggas.
We the niggas. Turn that shit down.
I'm over here complaining. It's our people.
Right? Try to get them to stop. My brain hurts.
I believe there's a lot of songs. I mean, SWV won't confirm it, but they say rain is about ejaculation. Rain down on me. Let
I
your
believe
love
that.
just fall like rain.
I can see
They
that.
swear up and down that's not what it's about. But Coco, the lead singer, also said when they first recorded Downtown, she didn't know what she was singing. And that song was about eating pussy.
Is it?
You gotta go downtown.
Oh,
that's the way to
Okay,
my
yeah, that
love.
So how did she not know?
Yeah,
How did she not know?
yeah.
She definitely knew. She
You know,
definitely
but she
knew.
was 18 at the time. And in the 90s...
And then they over here making
in the
these songs for
90s,
them.
eating coochie wasn't like it is now. It was very taboo. It was very like, oh, that's what you do?
Right.
You fast.
Right, type shit. That
So
and eating booty.
I can see she may not know at 18 years old, because I was very pure at 18 years old.
And then it just went to shit when you turned 26.
No,
Oh.
life got better.
Oh, because you learned about the ins and outs and the halos.
Oh my gosh. First of all, the halos took a while for me to learn. That
Oh my
probably
God.
happened within
All
the
I know
last
is
2
I'm-
years.
All I know, if I see a motherfucking halo, we got a problem. I'm just saying.
I mean, they could have a hemorrhoid, but
What you say? But that's a whole other thing.
that's not too much better.
Yo, what happened to you? You said you was gonna
I did
let
not
me know
say
what
nothing.
you did. You was talking about this dude that do a class on squirting.
Well,
we're
first
gonna
of
get
all,
some money. We
you don't have the schedule to do something like that right now.
But I do if it's gonna make me some money. We're gonna get some Springfield chicks together,
Wait.
and we gonna invite him, and we gonna charge them at the door.
I thought it was supposed to be a birthday thing. Now you done made it into
Man, I don't even want to squirt no more ever again in my life. So we can.
How did you come to that conclusion?
It's fine. I just think that we should make some money. Everything's about to be a transaction at this point. So I'm for real. That'd be cool.
You're turning into the old me.
Transactional. Everything's always been a transaction for me, but now I'm just gonna start pimping motherfuckers. Funny as hell.
What happened?
Nothing.
I don't know.
Actually,
what's
everything.
going
Let me tell you
on.
something.
There's a lot happening.
No, everything happened. So look, right? So a friend of mine,
Another friend.
it's the same friend.
Oh God.
She just was
Get rid of
talking. She just was talking, and she was just like, I'm very submissive, and I'll do whatever any nigga tells me to do. Whatever, if I mess with somebody, I'll do what he tells me to do. What did she say? Something about like, if he says stick my thumb in his ass, it's going. And I'm just like, huh? And she's like,
That's where their G spot is.
we've had this conversation, and you said that. don't know about
Yes.
this.
So what's the problem? No, not he had to take a drink.
He definitely did. He definitely did. I don't even know. Like, you said that. You said that's where a man's G spot is.
So when you are sucking dick, you need to put your finger back there and apply some pressure.
Oh, you saying that on? I thought you was telling them.
You don't like that? You don't like that? You don't say
want to
nothing.
respond.
Now motherfuckers got quiet.
Right?
I'm
Like,
trying to
listen,
give
Linda.
tips.
Right. I don't.
A man has never had a better orgasm than when he's got a finger back there and you sucking his dick.
You heard it here first, people.
They did not hear it here first.
Oh, they already know. Y'all know what the hell y'all
It's
be
a freaky
doing.
ass audience.
Right, y'all know what y'all was right. Y'all been heard it. Y'all was doing it and everything. Motherfucker told us.
I mean, it's biologically proved. I mean, that's where the prostate is. We all know that.
this is true. So, so is that the
What do
same
you
thing
think,
for a
Zach?
female?
Nobody wants to say
I've
nothing.
ever experienced that.
That sounds like a plead the fifth.
Type shit. That porn.
They're young. They're
Man.
young. They're amateurs.
Man, I don't know. I don't like.
You're an amateur.
I'm gonna say that amateur then.
I just don't know. Like, I don't know. See, 'cause I don't like stuff in my butt, so I don't know.
You're not a man.
So it's only for men?
Your G spot's not in your ass.
It's definitely not, because if it was, they would never find it. Because I'm not going. I'm not an ass type of female. I'm sorry. I'm not. No. I can't. I just can't. I don't like it in the booty.
But you felt some kind of way your friend was comfortable saying that about her man.
But that's the thing, though. The
I mean,
conversation.
women
it wasn't even
tag
so
their
much.
men.
It wasn't even so much about like her man. You feel what I'm saying? It was just like whatever nigga I'm fucking with, or a couple niggas I'm fucking with. I'm a freak, and if they say do this, I'm doing this, and
I
I'm
love
submissive.
it. I love that attitude because I remember Karen Steffens, my favorite. Y'all know.
Karen.
She said she has a list of people she want to fuck.
Mm-hmm.
And so she read the list one time and people were like, I'm sure so-and-so is gay. And she's like, so what? I still know how to please them. You know? So I like that. I like that attitude that I don't care what the fuck you are. If I want to please you, I'm gonna do it. Well, so whatever pleases your friend's man, you should not be scuffing your face at her. See, that's judgmental.
So if I'm actually with someone, if I'm with someone, the sky's the limit at some point. I just don't like it in my butt. But
would you peg a man?
I can't have this conversation.
I mean, you're a masculine woman. I've told you this
I'm a
before.
whole boy in these streets.
So I don't know why that would be a problem for you.
I would
Put it on like a tool belt.
I would if it was like something that he would wanted to do. I would.
Pegging is
Peg
when
my dude if that's what he wanted.
lesbians have a strap on, so you could do that to a dude if that's what he wants.
I would if that's what my dude was like into.
You know what? I was watching Twitter porn.
I haven't found a dude that was into that yet. So
I don't even think it's the thing about the dude has to watch the right thing and become curious. I think that's what happens to a lot of people. You see some shit, you're like, I wonder how that would be.
True.
I don't know. So you think every man
It's
has
true
that?
for me.
Do you think every man has had that thought of like, what if I slept with another nigga?
No.
Oh, okay.
I do think every man has thought about if a nigga sucked on them. I don't think every man have wanted to suck somebody.
But you think every man.
Speak for the man.
I don't need you to say nothing because when we asked for your opinion, you didn't
You
have
ain't
nothing
want
to
to get that
say.
shit. Now you want to talk.
saying Every
Now
man,
motherfuckers in the room want to talk.
I want to say this. I want to say this because this is my motherfucking show. And I'm going to say what the hell I got to say.
Say it, sister.
It is not a secret that gay men, give the best head. That's not a secret. In 2022, everybody's lying if they act like they've never heard that or they don't know that's a fact. Even if they haven't experienced it, everybody knows gay men get the best head.
But do you see that goes back to like a female gives, you know what I'm saying, can lick the best pussy on another female because they know what they want and they know what it is. I believe that. I've had my vagina licked by 3 different females.
It's true for both
and
genders.
they've done great. And they've done great.
It's true for both sides.
I don't know about that side, but I know about my side.
Yeah, and I know about this side.
Exactly.
So I know what I'm talking about.
Saying.
So I think the thought has come across many guys' mind. Well, if you stick to a woman only, you ain't gonna experience the best head. I'm sorry.
First off,
unless you with Karen Stebbins and she's retired. So what the fuck y'all gonna do?
So everybody's just supposed to be sus out here, man.
You ain't know?
Hell no.
No, because I'm saying this. A lot of dudes too do not cause. A lot of straight men will basically get their dick sucked and want nothing else from a guy. And there's a lot of dudes out here like that. They're not gonna
admit it, but they're
not
do
gonna
it. But they'll do
categorize
it
themselves as gay because
they're like, oh, he just sucked my dick. I ain't returned the favor.
No offense.
They're saying it's just head.
Right.
They say head is
but
head.
I do believe that. I do believe that there is a lot of dudes.
Head is just head.
I do. To me, it's all still gay. But I think that there is a lot of dudes that be in denial and that probably didn't have they sucked by a nigga, and be like, no, I didn't. And they'll never tell. It'll go to the, you know what I'm saying, to their grave.
And I mean, it's a regular thing.
And to them, it's like, that wasn't gay.
I mean, there's a lot of, oh, Lord. Me, I watched a lot of porn.
Right.
And a lot of it has included amateur porn. And there's a lot of this where they call it blow and go. Or you've heard of glory holes. We talked about that before. Right. But blow and go is where a man...
Hold on. You said what?
Where a man, like, his job... There's some real-ass hoes out here.
Right.
Where they charging people to give a straight man head. And that's all they want. And it's like he has customers. And they record it. You get what I'm saying? And they may blur out the face or the person may have a mask on. And that's another thing. A lot of people are really okay with being recorded now if they just have a mask
on.
Or you blur their face. They're really okay with it. So there's a lot of amateur porn. There's a lot of amateur porn to where people aren't saying it's gay. Like you say, it's just very transactional. It is. That's it.
I still think it's
a
gay.
Service.
The reason why I think it's still gay is because in order to get your dick sucked properly, your dick has to get hard. So if a man is sucking your dick and you get hard, that means you have some kind of attraction to him, which makes it gay.
He gonna work it up to where.
But listen, let me say this. Let me ask you this. Just you've had your dick sucked, right?
I don't like my dick.
But you don't like it, so I don't want to ask you. Because like this. Okay, check this out. This is the thing. Like,
it tickles. If anybody wanted to know.
Okay, so listen. This is what I mean with that. So and I say this. You have to. a man can get your dick up from sucking your dick, it's gay because you have to have that attraction. Because it's just like
They don't close their eyes.
Because it's the same thing as the female. So there's some people, if there's a dude, a female, like say there's a female like a crackhead or whatever that's sucking a dude's dick, he has to have some kind of something on that person's body to try to like.
He put a bag on it.
But then he's still looking at titties or ass or something, though. You know what I'm saying? There's sometimes something on that body that's making them attractive to even get them up. So if a dude can, and especially if a dude can nut from another nigga sucking their dick, you super gay. Like
because of the friction.
But it doesn't matter even for you to even be up because it's just like me. Like
it's almost like, okay, this is a very, very extreme example. It's like when they say, can a nigga be raped?
Yeah.
That's the same thing. He may not want it, but once you get that friction.
I see what you're saying. Like
with real people though, like
are we talking about fake people?
No, like dead ass. Your homie got a mind of his own type of shit. So he gonna react to some shit. Like he know what's right and what's wrong type of shit. Like,
right and wrong.
Hell yeah. Fam ain't gonna go for no. He motherfucker.
He's talking in every code. He ain't got not one.
You don't want to come on out with it,
right?
Fam not going. Fam gonna know. Fam got a mind of his own. So when some shit ain't right, fam not going.
And by fam, he's talking about his penis. He's referring to his penis as fam. He's not talking about another person. He's talking about what he's talking about is if your dick's not if your dick ain't into it some kind of way, he's not gonna get hard. That's what he's saying.
But that's to say a man can't be raped because if you're not into it, you can't ejaculate. You can't.
But you can be raped. But you can be raped without ejaculating.
Right.
You can. A bitch can be raped without coming.
So if the nigga does ejaculate, it's no longer rape.
No, it's still rape. My thing is like if you're.
What I'm saying is, sex at the end of the day is just friction.
But I get what you're saying.
That's what masturbation
but I get what you're saying because eventually
is your hand friction going up and down.
So I get what you're saying. So I think
that's not a titty. That's not an ass.
I think what you're saying at this point is like, say, like a female. You know what I'm saying? Like you can, some nasty, disgusting person can put their dick in a female and be raping them. At some point, their vagina is still gonna get wet because it's just a natural thing.
Yes.
Even if she doesn't enjoy it, their vagina is a natural thing. Her vagina is. I get what you're saying.
Natural thing.
Her vagina is going to get wet. But my thing is like.
Come with the niggas like who you do.
When he get to going on your shit hard,
but for you to
you're gonna bust.
But you're not getting raped with your
whether
dick
you like ass, dick,
but you're
or not.
But I get that.
You
But
know
you're
what I'm saying?
not. But if you even put yourself in a situation for a man to suck your dick and it's not a rape situation, you gay.
I'm not gonna say that. Because I believe it's 2022 and everybody can identify as what they want to be.
Cool,
Rachel Dozier says she's black.
And that's it.
So it's a such
okay.
thing.
And that's it. You're like, you're not boo, but hey.
So it's such thing as a nigga to be a lesbian. Whatever. How the fuck you say that? How it go?
What happened? Wait, what?
No, it didn't say that.
They go both ways type shit. No, you go one way. If you fuck, in my opinion, you fuck with another nigga, you gay.
I'm not gonna say that. I'm not.
Tank said you gotta fuck at least 3 times.
Y'all don't want to. Y'all don't
You
want
gotta fuck at least 3 times. Tank said you gotta get. I suck dick like 3 times. That 3rd time, that's when you know. No, nigga.
I'm gonna give the men the grace to still identify as straight if all they want is they dick suck. Because, like I said,
That's not straight.
Everybody knows by now gay men give the best head. So that's why when you said the initial question was,
right,
does it come through their mind? Do you think it comes to every man's mind? And I said yes. I think the thought has. They may not even act upon it, but you ain't gonna say the thought has never crossed your mind, right? Ever? I don't believe that. I don't believe. And it's not. It's taboo. It's not conversation for the public. People not gonna admit it,
right?
You
But I believe. And
the thing about Twitter is, could you? Oof.
And I think a lot. I think
Twitter.
Huh? There's not stairs. You just open the door.
Open the door, nigga. Open.
It's not a stair. You just unlock.
If y'all didn't know, there's another person in this room besides Zach. It's a lot of energy. What I don't like is people don't want to get on the mic, but they want to talk from the couch.
This is what I feel and I'm gonna say this. I feel that a lot of people don't want to admit stuff, but they would admit it if they knew that people wouldn't judge. They would admit it if they knew they wouldn't get caught. Yeah, you know what I mean. It's a lot of different things. So,
and why I always say I was talking about Twitter porn is because if you on Twitter, depending on who you follow, you could just see some shit, right? And then you see a video and you be like, damn, they going in. And then you be like, shit, that's a nigga.
Right.
And then the thoughts come.
Right.
That's human nature.
Right.
Since when are people not human no more? Oh, no, not
But that's
me,
what
not-
I'm saying.
Yeah, yes,
you have to be. Like, and like you said, it goes back to, like, and I really agree with what you just said. I think everybody has some kind of thought, some
And that's
unusual
why-
thought.
and I'm not
even if
so-
they don't entertain it,
Yes.
even if they don't have no intentions on ever having that,
because
even doing anything.
We're open.
But
I'm
everybody's
open.
human. You can't
I'm not quick to say they're gay. I'm not gonna do that.
Just like I feel like, and I don't care who you are, and if I feel like
Now, if you want some ass,
that's a whole different thing. Just like I feel like this though. I feel like in the same instance, just like something on a little less broad scale. Like if anyone who's ever driven a car, or I think anybody who's ever driven a car in their life, I don't care, has came across the thought like, what if I crash this motherfucker into this, or crash into that, or what if you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You're not gonna actually go crash into somebody,
Yes.
or like, what if I run my
Yes.
shit into the back of this car, or what
Yes.
if I run this person over in the street?
That's
Like,
a fact, but
you're
I-
not gonna
We
you're not
have
going to just say
impulsive-
like, yeah, I've thought about killing people. No, you're not
It's-
gonna say
it's
that.
like on a
Yeah, I
break.
thought about doing it. Just like everybody's like, yeah, I thought about robbing a bank, but they're not gonna say that because you know what I'm saying. But yeah, you thought about killing, like running that old lady over that was crossing the street. You definitely did. I wanted to see how far she'll
it's
fly.
almost like
You know what I'm saying? Like,
great
that
example.
shit makes sense.
Great
Like,
example.
Yeah.
Insecure.
Exactly.
We were like, Issa Rae done threw the baby.
Right, you
She
know
just
what I'm saying?
thought
But
about it. It's just a
everybody,
thought.
right?
It
But that's
wasn't
what I'm saying.
real life.
Everybody thinks about it, so I get it with that. It's just on a different schedule. Because it's on a different scale because people are like, no, I ain't never. Because they'd be like, bro, you
Yes,
have, you
yes.
can't not. You're human.
Yes.
You can't not. You can't. I believe exactly
And
what
when
you
people
said.
don't want to
That's
admit
not
it,
true,
It's
bro.
the admittance thing.
That's
Like,
not true, though.
yes,
is.
And I can sit over here and be quiet, don't even say shit about it, but I can't do that.
it maybe
That's
it's not true to you yet, but when you're
I'll get to
exposed
it,
to
yeah.
more things,
Oh,
when you're
you close to my bed.
exposed,
I'm a straight. Where
it's
I'm at.
like some people they.
but just because you think about something doesn't mean that you're gay or that you plan on acting on
it's
it.
like couples go to swinger
It is.
parties, sex parties, and stuff like that, and you think you just gonna be interacting with the opposite gender, and when you go to a sex party or a
Yeah.
swingers party, and then all of a sudden it could be like turn out to be a full blown orgy.
But
you
I
sucking on a
can do an
titty,
orgy and
and then a nigga sucking your dick, and you like this kind of feels
they
good.
so bad, right?
It
But you know,
doesn't-
I get that though
Because shit happens and you're in a different environment, you're exposed to more,
To more
no
situations.
judgment. Nobody's, if you're in a sex party, there's no judgment.
And you're gonna come out and be like, I'm straight than a motherfucker.
Yeah.
I ain't never in my
And
life.
ain't nobody gonna
I
say
was-
nothing, 'cause
I was just sitting
everybody-
there watching.
Everybody
Lying like a motherfucker.
everybody has a social agreement in that environment that we're not gonna run our
But you know what?
mouths.
But that goes back to the
You know
same
what
thing
I
with
mean?
some niggas that go to prison. There's a bunch of niggas that have been in prison
Yeah.
that then slept with another nigga.
Yeah.
Or you cannot tell me that a nigga that's used to getting pussy every single day, all day, throughout the day, can go to
Pussy
prison
addict.
can go to prison for 8, 9, 10 years and never have, you know what I'm saying?
Never.
Like, come on.
Never.
So like I asked my
I
friend
mean,
that.
not on Christmas or
Nothing,
Easter.
Nothing.
Not
You
a
ain't let the
special
nigga lick the
holiday.
tip. Not one time. You ain't let him lick the tip. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe it. But you know, I asked my homeboy that because he's been locked up for about 8 years. I'm like, so you ain't never had a thought? He's like, no. I'm like, so what? He's like, I'll just fuck the guards. I'm like, but you got to get to that point to even.
Mhm.
Everybody doesn't get to that point to where they can be that comfortable or even have a guard that you can even smash. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
That's an exception to the rule.
Exactly.
So all of a sudden, everybody's the exception to the rule.
exactly. You know what I mean? Like I don't see that. Like there's no way. Oh, I just beat it off. Blah blah blah. Really? That shit gets old. That shit gets old.
yeah,
If you're locked
real
up for
quick.
8, 9, 10 years,
Yeah.
that shit gets old. You're not gonna just keep being. You're
And
done.
then, like, have you seen how they try to make like a false pussy?
Yeah,
out of,
like
socks
and
a
all kinds of
tube?
shit like that. Like, stop it. It only works for so long. Like, it depends on how long you get.
Yeah,
It only
rubber
works for
band.
so
It was
long.
like, wow.
You're like, exact. I don't
Yeah,
know.
you're gonna get tired of that.
But like I said, it goes back to again, people are just so like, oh, I would never. Oh, but they have to understand just
My whole
because
thing
you
is-
think, oh, you had that thought that even if that thought crossed your mind in 2 seconds, it's crossed before because people are human
My
and it's
whole
happened.
thing is there's a lot of niggas out here. Let's straight niggas. They just run through hoes, fuck them. Don't have no emotional attachment.
Mm-hmm.
They can do the same with the guy.
Yeah.
Because for me, when people identify as these, I'm straight, I'm gay, that means I'm committed to this woman.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to marry her. I'm going to have kids with her. I'm going to da-da-da-da.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if they just running through other females, because we're keeping it straight,
Mhm.
they're running through other females. They don't want nothing from that female.
At all.
You get what I'm saying?
At
Just
all.
a body.
Mm-hmm.
And to some niggas, a hole is just a hole.
Right.
A mouth is just a mouth.
At the end of the day.
Now, it's hard. Now, it gets complex because all niggas ain't like that.
Right.
Some niggas do get attached to the nigga
Right.
on the side.
And they be like, God damn, I done fucked up.
Right. And sometimes when that nigga call and they live the wife, they be trying to figure out, are you okay? What you need to do?
Right.
Now, I maybe have to question your sexuality because you are now
getting attached
to a man on an emotional level.
But then that goes back to because people
and T.S. Madison talks about this all the time.
But see, I don't think it just has. See, this is why I say is that because, example, say that people say you sound like a female.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, say you meet somebody
mm-hmm.
on a dating site that I don't have no pictures. They don't know if you're male or female. You meet somebody. He thinks he's talking to a female. He's not, and he falls in love with you. He's not falling in love with you.
It's happened.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
He's not
happened.
falling in love with you because he thinks you're a male or female. He's falling in love with the person that you are.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I don't see this because you know what I'm saying, you start making that feeling because sometimes people are searching for certain things. Like I said, a man can be with his wife and love his wife and
mm-hmm.
not think that he's gay, and then he accidentally slips up and finds that what he's been lacking in a dude. Is it because he wants to be with that dude? No, he just, that conversation, that piece, like, you know what I'm saying? So
okay.
So it doesn't mean that, okay, now I'm gay. Well,
no. I know where to take this conversation because we have this conversation all the time.
Yes.
How we say, I've said all the time, I've been around a lot of niggas I feel like every straight man has a gay, how do I say this? I feel like every man has a boyfriend type of friend.
Yeah.
But they're not together.
Right.
But it was like, and I've heard people tell me this, straight men tell me this. It was like, if I was to go that way, I would be with this person.
Right. But they probably wouldn't say that out loud.
Right.
Because they be in and out.
Now, the thing with these type of men, they truly are not attracted to men, so they won't
even cross that line. Oh, and I'm glad you said that because
they're the kind of men that a hole is not just a hole. A mouth is not just a mouth.
But you know what? But I get what you're saying because it goes back into the same thing. Like, people be like, oh, I would never be with a man and this. And I see what you're saying when you're like, they have that
mm-hmm.
boyfriend, girlfriend type of ordeal. Because look, two niggas like, hey, bro, da-da-da. It don't matter how the language goes. Hey, nigga, hey, my bro, this, that. Let's go out to eat together.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just going with my homeboy. Y'all still going on a date, bro. It's still a date. Hey, let's go catch this movie, bro. It don't matter how hood you sound when you saying it or how...
It's a date.
It's a date. It's a date.
Movies and dinner is a date.
It's a date. me and my we went to the chicken shack and then we went and, grabbed this movie. Y'all went on a date. Like, it's just that mentality. Not saying you're gay, not saying you want to be, but you just went on a date with a nigga. Like, you just went on a date with your friend. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or they
because
be like...
I always say this, for me personally, growing up, I felt like I was protected in a lot of situations that I may have not been protected in if I hadn't had certain men
as your
who were
friends
looking out for me. And they looked out for me, make sure I was okay, as if I was a female.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And they will always come to me for advice for their woman.
But I get
like
that. I get that.
And you're not going to get it from your homeboy because he's an idiot.
Exactly. And he's not going to, he going to think he got to be so hard and this, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause you got that, like, and I noticed also too, like, men, guy friends are more jealous than female friends.
Absolutely.
They're more jealous than female friends.
I mean, look at the situation with barbers.
Yeah.
If you cheat, quote unquote, on your barber,
oh, you got your haircut. They be acting like they really feeling some type of
situation. It's a situation.
Man, like, oh, so you want I ain't cutting his hair no more. Why you in your feelings? Like, what do you mean?
But I do want to make clear because, like I said, there's different kind of men. I do feel all men kind of do have like that boyfriend kind of friend. Now, the difference is, like we said, some men, they really don't want no physical parts of it. Now, some men, to them where a body's just a body, a whole is just a whole, they're the ones that's going to try to go further.
Right.
Yes.
And then they even going to go like, oh, we friends, so I can know they're going to
right.
keep a secret and they going to never know. And
that's how, right. But for a lot, the thing about it is a lot of women, they try to do this guessing game on, and they're always wrong.
They are.
And a lot of times,
I know it's this friend, and it don't even
the
be
man
that.
who they be trying to say is gay don't be
even
gay.
be gay.
But God forbid them to actually care about people
right.
other than their girlfriend.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
Exactly. Like, make it make sense.
Because everybody offers different things. We have different friends for different reasons.
100%.
I wish people in a relationship have to understand you can't do everything with your man. you can't go everywhere with your man. You need some time off.
Exactly. You
Everybody's
have to
not
miss them. You can't just be like, but you have the people that, and they be in denial.
And
that's- they
everybody's
be
not
fighting.
interested in what you want to do. And then you be dragging your partner to go to
do
something
shit
they don't
that
want
you
to
don't
do.
even want to
And
do in
just
the first
take the
place.
person that would actually be interested.
Yeah, exactly.
Repeat it.
You know what I mean?
No, we were
Repeat. There's been so
Repeat it,
much
right.
said.
No, we were just talking about how. First off, we were talking about how male friends are more jealous than.
I would like
Then
to ask
female
you a
friends.
question. So you think
Okay.
straight men should not have gay friends?
No, they could definitely have gay friends.
They could definitely. I told you straight men be having.
Gay friends.
Yes.
They definitely have
That
gay
they
friends.
treat like girlfriends sometimes.
Them shit. To each his
Oh,
own
that
shit.
not you.
Oh.
Them. Do you have any gay friends?
Definitely not.
Why not?
Why not?
I mean,
Are you not comfortable with your sexuality?
definitely is.
So why you
See
can't have
me
gay
around
friends?
buddy.
Buddy.
Not
Buddy.
Not buddy as in
Whew.
to that, but
Lord.
friend type. Not like that, man.
The
Don't take it-
disrespect is
Man,
real.
it's real.
Don't take it like that, man.
No, because I think
Don't
no,
take
you know the reason why that can come off disrespectful. And I know you don't mean
Type
nothing
shit,
by it.
and
I know you don't
that,
mean nothing by it. But sometimes people look at gay people as less
it's
than,
not- it's not.
and so buddy
I'm
is
not-
almost like a
Straight people
child.
Shit, how you been some of the straight people shit? You feel me? But I'm just saying, like, I don't look at them less of what a motherfucker is. I'm just saying to each his own type of shit like that. Would I?
Buddy.
No. Not like that, man. Don't take that offense. Don't. I apologize for that. If you
Okay.
feel some type of way
Apology
about that,
accepted.
I apologize about that. They didn't come out like that. But I'm just saying, like, to each his own type of shit. Yeah, I'm cool with my sexuality. Would I?
But you won't be friends with a
But
gay person.
I didn't,
But
that's-
you know what?
Do you
that's
think
like,
that-
I didn't been in a situation
You think they're gonna try to come
female
onto you?
and her best friend was gay type of shit like that. And I didn't been around this nigga like every time I'm around her type
So
of
let
shit
me
like
ask you
that.
this. Is it because it's not that you wouldn't be friends with a gay person? It's like you don't know what situation you would even be in to even become friends with a gay person.
Type shit.
It's
Like
like
he's not going to a gay club.
it's just like right. So I
Type
get that.
shit.
I feel it's
He
not
not
that
going to
Like,
Pride
I ain't
with
finna
us?
just, like,
right.
He not
So
going
it's
to
just
Pride.
Hey, come here, bro. Like,
Do you want to go to Pride this year?
I'm glad. So I get it.
It's a fun place.
It is. It is. So I get.
I
I
need
think
somebody to protect me from the drag queens.
he hates drag queens. He hates drag queens. He really does hate drag queens.
I need
Which is
a
so
big, straight, strong man.
Which is so funny. Which is so funny.
When they walk by,
Like, get the ass! We know where not to go to get protected.
Oh my
'cause
God.
the security at that one spot is not good.
I'm not going back there.
We walked to the back, he ran back. Oh yeah, by the way. Like, no, we're already in here at this point. Oh, speaking of security, this has nothing to do with anything. This is a whole different story.
Oh, okay.
Did you see what happened? What was that? I don't even know what state that was. Where the guy went into the grocery store with like a camera on his chest, like he was like in a Call of Duty movie, and like shot up a bunch of people.
Grocery store.
Oh, the massacre.
No,
Yes.
this was, how long ago was this?
Last week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Okay, yeah, okay.
was
What
it New
that?
York?
Was it New York. Was it Tennessee?
It
Or
was like-
New York.
It was.
It wasn't New York, but it was
I
like
thought it was Tennessee.
Oh no, that shit just looked.
you know there were multiple. Did you know there were multiple like
Oh, really?
shootings? Like this week.
Really?
There's been multiple shootings.
Like shootings with multiple people in them,
Yes.
like massacres.
Yes, like some happened in California like
Yeah.
yesterday.
What? Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I
I
couldn't keep up, but I know you're talking. I thought you were talking about the
Don't go to
one
the store
with
with
mostly black people.
No, this one. Yeah. Well,
Is that the one you're talking
was
about?
there mostly black people?
It was a couple of black people.
It was variety.
And
but
I shared it on my
Yeah,
on the
it
Vincent-Tennell
was,
page.
because That dude, he
I need
talked
to
his
know.
shit. It was. Oh, sorry, but
what are you
No,
saying?
no,
Sorry
I'm
for?
saying-
We curse all the time.
Man.
No, I'm saying like I don't want nobody on the podcast. That could be somebody's family member type shit. But
Oh,
like,
pop the shit. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a little offensive.
Yeah.
that part.
But yeah, like it was a video game. Like he did it like it was, and then but I don't get one. There's one part. Somebody was like, "Please don't," and he was like, "I'm sorry." He said sorry to him in the middle of taking people out. He said it's sorry to a person and just did not kill him.
I'm trying to see if this is because I shared it on my page,
Yeah.
but
Type shit, like,
I would not watch the video. Y'all
No.
Y'all watched the video?
Yes.
I can't do that. You didn't?
I watched the video
Me
because
and
I'm
Zach
like,
can't
it
take
looked,
that.
it looked
This
like
is,
a.
yeah, this is New York.
Is that
the
the
one
one?
I knew of. And this is black people.
Wait,
That was Buffalo, New York.
I don't know if that's the same one.
And it may be different because
So you said there was definitely...
Twitter told me there were like massacre shootings in 5 different locations.
What in the world is going on? Well, they kind of like that. The whole
That's
like...
the only, I ain't no shade. That's the only one I kept up with because it was black folks. No shade.
So what they end up doing with the guy?
Arrested.
That's it.
What? They supposed to execute him on sight? This is America, right?
Depends on the situation who they're arresting.
You thought they were gonna shoot him? That's what you thought?
I just don't know. Did
they shoot him dead?
The one I seen they didn't. They just took him in with no...
My whole thing is, I ain't gonna lie, I did not get too invested into those stories because it's a lot.
It is.
On the mental.
It is.
And like I just showed you a collage of like 10 black people. And I'm just like, all I can think of is what if I go into a store and that happens?
It's scary.
I don't want to be paranoid like that. So
It's
I didn't
scary.
really read too much on it. You know what I mean?
And
if it came across my timeline, you know, I see it.
But my thing is like, why is it? Because you remember there was some years ago, it was just like all kinds of shootings, mass shootings, and then it just like kind of died down, and now it's like back, and it's like scary as hell.
Let's not act like what was it, 2020 or 2021? Bun.
Yes,
that's right here in town.
Yes,
that's in
I
town.
forgot all about that one.
Yeah.
Yes, he definitely
walked
went up
in there and shot up supervisors and whatever.
And you know what's so crazy? They had, I guess, that's when my kid's dad was working there.
Scary.
My kid's dad was working there, and it just so happened that day he didn't go to work because something happened, and he didn't, and he never misses a day. Yeah, never misses a day. Yeah. And what's so crazy is he's one of those people that's like, let's save the people. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
he would have tried to like tackle him or something.
Yeah, like he's one of those, and it just so happened, like, I don't know if someone was with heart, something he did not go in, and that happened, and they had it all blocked off and stuff, and he's like, what the hell? Like, you know what I mean? It was so scary.
Like, we don't have to look for stories all across America. We got our own.
And you know what? And then I feel like, and I know this sounds crazy, but I feel like people, when they do shit like that, it's like a competition. Like, oh, they did this. Let me see how many I can do. It's
copycat competition.
And then they want to make a name for themselves. Like, and I say this, like, people be like, oh, this happened here and here, but these are bigger cities. Let me go in this smaller city and do something so I can create a name for myself. They want to show out. And it's scary. It's so scary because...
That's why I said I didn't want to become so inundated with the stories.
Exactly.
And I'm scared to go to shop and save.
Type shit.
You get what I'm saying?
Right. It's scary. It is. Like, it really is. It just kind of makes
It's been a tough week.
It
really has been a tough week. We lost Kevin Samuels last week.
Yes, I seen that.
We didn't have a show last week, but
I seen that.
I was the first person to tell you about Kevin Samuels.
And I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? And then I was like, oh, him.
Yes.
I'm like, oh my goodness. See, I'm horrible with names, so I'm just like, huh? But
you know the scary thing is, the average death for a black male in America is 55. Did you know that?
That is scary.
That's kind of low. And that's why I don't let a lot of shit stress me out, or I'll curse somebody and go on about my day. I cannot let all these motherfuckers stress me out. I'm a black man.
Life is already too short.
So 55 is nothing.
Right.
My grandfather, he lived to be his 80s. You know
right, because
I mean?
we 30-something now. The hell?
That's
not that. That's right around the corner.
That's what I'm saying. So I'd be damned if I let motherfuckers stress me out. And while we're talking about Kevin Samuels, he was known for drinking Red Bull every episode.
Definitely was.
He died?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. Lord Jesus. You're going to get us canceled.
We only got a couple more shows.
Very politically incorrect. Kevin Samuels died.
I don't know who that is.
He don't know who that is. This is why your relationship is in shambles now. He was a dating coach.
A dating coach?
A very popular YouTube dating coach.
Yeah.
And
a YouTube dating coach.
YouTube are stars now.
I'm just saying.
They really are. They making...
No.
I really heard that. Like, if you ain't doing shit on YouTube, if you got a bachelor's, so how y'all feel about that? If you go to school and get a bachelor's, all type of shit like that, you really ain't doing shit with your life. But if
you got subscribers,
but if you're a YouTuber,
you in there.
You mad?
Nigga, you doing something with your life.
You made it. You made it.
I know people I have followed on YouTube. They bought their mama's houses. Like, they're doing it. They're doing it. Yes.
These kids is really out here.
But let me tell you about Kevin Samuels was so badass. You couldn't even make a comment on his YouTube channel unless you were in his membership.
Yeah.
His membership starts at like $15 a month or something. So you couldn't comment unless you were a part of it.
From Red Bull.
I'm about to go.
We don't know yet.
Damn, no, I
The
thought
rumors
she
is
was right.
the rumors is somebody
He
died on
died.
top of him.
Whoa.
I'm about
Off
to
of
go.
Red Bull.
I'm about to go.
Red Bull's not good
Why
for
he
your
ain't flying
heart.
away?
Red, you will be flying away.
I'm about to go. Cause y'all,
I was trying to.
it's not funny.
But and Kevin Samuels was just featured on Atlanta. Do you watch the show Atlanta?
No.
Are you
I did.
Yeah,
I do watch that
he
though.
just had not a cameo. He had a full episode on Atlanta. So he was becoming more
Something
than
than
YouTube.
YouTube.
Oh, he used to talk a lot of shit.
You know him. Yeah, everybody knows him. I just took a picture. Yes. R.I.P. Send your respect.
Type shit.
Yeah, I didn't have a problem with him. People,
Did.
I feel like
I look like you though. I'm kind of a favor.
I've never heard I look like Kevin Samuels.
I'm about to go.
This is truly when you think,
your shit and shit like that. And you got a podcast. He be speaking this shit too. Oh yeah,
that's very different than looking like him.
Oh,
I'm about to go.
yeah.
I'm about to head out, y'all, because
Oh
at
my
this
God.
point,
I
can't.
do have style, but
I'm so about to go.
I do gotta get some glasses this Friday. I'm gonna get some glasses like Kevin Samuels. So
Shit.
I'm next up.
Messed up.
I'm next up.
You heard it here first.
Heard it here first from me.
But I do feel like a lot of shit he said, I would say myself. And for people like to be so, they hung on to it.
Every word
He's
he
one
was
of those
saying.
people to where
But
people
no, dude don't bite
can-
his tongue because I've seen a couple of his YouTubes though. Like I done clicked on him like and shit like that because
90% of the time, yeah, because
and dude literally don't bite his tongue. He be speaking that shit though. I don't know.
90% of the shit he said was true. What people didn't like was the delivery.
How he said it.
They
Yeah,
want
that's what I'm saying.
they
He
want
not biting his
to be
tongue.
coddled.
Like,
and-
why would he say that? But he just gave the raw truth.
But my whole thing is, did people not grow up with enough family? Because,
Why you say that?
okay, Kevin Samuels didn't say nothing I ain't heard my uncle say.
It's just like
or
when he
my
said it, it's just
grandma
like,
say, or my-
wow.
Like, do people not go to their family reunions? They don't go to the cookout. Do they not have that uncle
Tough
that be
skin?
talking shit?
Right,
You get what I'm saying?
But you know, I've noticed a
people
lot
not
of
have
people are.
family?
They're sheltered.
But
People are
shit, you
sheltered.
got a reputation nowadays. I mean, like the big people now, like celebrities, or something like that. That's who we usually like. When you out there and you got a name for yourself, or some shit, you probably trying to defend yourself in a way. It's just not that they don't want to take that shit. It's just I don't know. They got to defend themselves.
It's all about who
In a way,
delivers
they
certain
defend
things.
their image.
They don't have to
I ain't finna just let you come at me like this. Even
But it
though
was-
the shit probably true.
Okay,
and I
but
take
you
this
know
shit
the
if
women-
it was off
The
camera,
women had to dial in.
To
They
even-
dialed in.
To be disrespected and
And
get mad.
they wanted him to rate them.
And they would, and they get, and then they get
Yeah.
mad,
Part.
and then they get mad.
I guess they thought their rating was going to be higher.
Yeah, that's type shit that comes.
I'm just saying, like, I just feel like
Like
I grew up where somebody be like, you getting a little bit of weight. Like, and you know what that means? You getting a little hefty.
Right.
That's stout.
And it is what it is.
And that means not that they were trying to be mean or whatever. It's just like, you're gaining weight that don't look good on you.
Right.
You
Right.
Because there's people that need weight or they don't look right.
Yeah, or
There's
they're
people
like,
that-
you done lost so much, you are a crackhead.
You get what I'm saying? And so, family, I don't know if people, because people real life be like, I don't fuck with my family, fuck them. Like, I don't know what that is. To where I just say, fuck the family like that.
Right.
No. I had family.
He has a lot of family.
I have a
too.
lot of family. I'm saying other people, maybe they don't have family.
They have family like that to
because
even be.
there is nothing Kevin has said that I have not already
So
heard.
you're not shocked. Like, why is that so? Why are people taking that so
Even
offensive?
with Wendy Williams, I was like, I don't think she's saying that much.
Much for
to
people to be
give
like,
this-
"Ooh, I can't believe
Yeah.
she said that." Like, it's what?
I'm just like, I'm like,
But
y'all
it's
didn't
all
have
about
no
who's
real
saying it.
grandmas.
It's about who's saying it.
and how they say it.
Just like a thing, like, okay, if your mama come tell you something, it's gonna mean something different than a motherfucker off the streets come tell you something.
Right.
If you know what I'm saying, if the president on a platform say something, you know what I'm saying, and versus, let's just say us, we say something on our podcast like we do all the time. We'll say something and we'll be like, okay, this and the other. But then Joe Budden will say something, the exact same thing we say on the podcast, on his podcast.
Yes.
It's a different audience.
Yes.
So it's, you know, he's at a higher, you know what I'm saying? So it means more. Even though it's the exact same shit that was
It's the
said.
exact
It's the
same
exact same
shit.
shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's who says it. It's all about who says it.
But I really do think they disrespected him because he died a week ago. the things the people said to him,
What they were saying.
it was atrocious. I don't even want to repeat it.
Like that he was being a bad person.
They were celebrating his death, basically.
Like I can believe that.
Yes, like
'Cause, I mean, shit.
glad he's gone and things like. And
So they were celebrating like that one African dude that said he don't like black bitches and then got killed by a
Right.
white bitch.
And the thing about it is, some people death I don't care about. I'm gonna be honest. There's some people I'm like, shit, good, but
Like that dude.
you have to be a really evil person,
For you to just be like
right?
praising their death.
That's like if you were like a known rapist or something. I'm
Absolutely,
not,
right.
You know, fuck you, nigga. I'm like, this man was not doing
But
none
y'all-
of that
to make it
He
like
was
it just has to be so
giving his
horrible.
opinion and his expertise.
And it's like y'all didn't have to listen.
right.
You really said somebody died on top of him?
That's a rumor because there was a woman in the room, and
Oh, a woman.
yes,
Oh.
yes,
So he's married?
he was not married. It was a one night stand.
What?
The more I talk, the more worse it sounds. And you know, of course, they used all of this as ammunition when he died.
He said,
I'm saying if you're 52 years old and you're drinking Red Bull every day religiously, because he went live every day,
I definitely do drink Red Bull.
you should stop.
it's not good for your heart.
Energy drinks are not good for you.
Not good for your heart.
Yeah. You acting like you didn't know this. This is not newfound information.
At all.
It's the same thing like you really shouldn't. People are addicted to coffee and
You shouldn't even
caffeine.
do
That's
that
not
either.
good either.
I have a cup of coffee a day. That's
People are
not
addicted
the
to
best.
Coca-Cola.
That's why I be drinking shit like Fanta and Sprite.
Because of my liquor. Like,
You
if
still
it
drinking it,
wasn't
though.
my liquor,
But you drink every day. You shouldn't have it every single day. Get a mimosa. Or is that too feminine?
Get a vegan drink.
Orange juice and champagne.
Where is that place that we were supposed to go that had like Sunday mimosas or Monday mimosas? There's a place we were supposed to go to. Yes. And I can't find it. Let me see if I can find it.
I'm still waiting for you to take me to Bob Evans.
I'm not about to play
Do
with
you know I've never been to Bob Evans?
I'm not about to play
I've
with
been
you.
to so many food places and never been to Bob Evans.
I'm not about to play with you.
she definitely could take.
You can take me? You can treat me?
Yes, friend.
She could have been treated.
Oh.
Yes, friend.
She could have been treating me.
Friend, as
She
I'm
been
looking
hanging
through
out
our
with you.
pictures together.
She be hanging out with you.
Friend, why as I look through our
Oh,
pictures
see?
together, I see shit like this?
oh
I don't even want to look through the pictures anymore.
my
I thought you sent me a screenshot of the mimosa place, and this is the shit I...
Somebody's ass. Is that the one with the blunt in the middle?
Not this
Because
one.
remember I
No,
said
that was the Halo. This is...
Okay.
Because I was trying to convince you. You was like, you're so hung on the flag of my ass. I'm like, this nigga got a blunt in his crack. We ran him out the room.
We ran him out the room. Friend. Friend. And you sent this.
Oh, Lord.
I cannot. He left, y'all. He definitely left.
Well, I have been talking to this DL guy. I have not fucked him, so I'm still celibate. And I'm ready to go home. And by home, I mean where I'm treated well. And why is it that the DL men know how to
This
treat
one?
me? No, I haven't even showed you this person. We have not seen each other in so long.
Just a whole new one. I'm sorry, y'all.
No.
For someone who's celibate, he's such a whore.
And this nigga's like grown as hell. Like,
Sugar daddies is coming
he's
back.
not a sugar daddy.
Oh. Sugar babies is coming back.
But
How old is he?
44.
So let me ask you a question.
Is that bad?
He's a sugar daddy.
Is that bad? It's only like for me, it's what?
So
It's a lot of years. But a whole legal adult.
I wasn't expecting you to be like.
I'm about to go.
I wasn't expecting Zach to give me that response. I
So
thought
let me
you
ask you
were
a
like,
question.
Oh, cool shit. You're
It's
like,
not 18 years because he's not that. No. So I have a question.
God.
That's a lot of years. So when someone defines a sugar daddy, is it off of that person's age or the gap between that person and the person they're with?
I am what?
So when you be like, when a person be like, "Oh, I got me a sugar daddy," does it make so? Say the person is 20. We'll just throw out age. Say the girl is 20. And she like, "I got a sugar daddy," or the guy, whatever. I got a sugar daddy. They be like, so does the sugar daddy become a sugar daddy when they are like
I see what you're saying.
depending on the age gap
She
between
could
that
be
person?
20 and he could be 35 and she'd be calling him a sugar daddy.
Right. So it doesn't
No.
go off of the age gap, or
No.
does it go off of the age
Sugar
of the
daddy
person?
has to start out at a certain age.
So you think it goes off of the person? The daddy, sugar daddy.
Yes.
His age is what makes him a sugar daddy.
I'm gonna say 50.
50.
Some
So what if the bitch
some
is
people
45?
would say lower.
What if the
I'm
girl
gonna
is
say 50.
45? Can he still be her sugar daddy?
He can.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is,
Most definitely. What? I think so, Zach. Yeah, I think so, because that's a deal. That's a transaction. Sugar, that you know what I
so
mean.
it's not the age gap. It's however old the man is or woman, because you can have sugar mamas.
I would say if he's 50 and he's shelling out money for services and.
So can a chick be 20, and then her dude be 25, 26, and just got a bag and shelling out money? Can he still be considered? Is he still considered a sugar daddy?
No, he's a trick.
Wow.
It ain't tricking if you got it though.
Type shit. And so, can you be a trick if you're 50? Or is that when it's a sugar daddy? You see what I'm saying? Like, it's just like.
Here's my thing. With sugar daddy, and you can.
Okay.
But the reason why, by the time a man is 50, he knows what he wants. And
Okay.
sugar daddy comes with rules.
Got
I need
it.
you to do X, Y, Z. You need to make my life more peaceful. Because somebody can be tricking on somebody, and the
they
bitch
still
get
got
on
all
their
the
nerves.
right, still got all the drama, the issues.
Yes.
When it's sugar daddy, look, when I come, I'm this. I don't need to be your man, but when I come in town, this is what it is. I'm gonna take you shopping. I'm gonna do this, but you need
Yeah.
to do this for me.
Yes.
You can
'Cause
have you a
people
little
think-
man on the side. You can have a
People
trick,
think
but
sugar daddy, like, oh, I got a sugar daddy. You got something to do.
yeah, absolutely. He's
You
not
get
just
what I'm
tricking
saying?
on you or being your sugar daddy. You doing something, even if it's just a conversation.
Yes.
You're doing something for him.
You're going to have to lick Earl's balls at some point.
I'm not licking Earl's balls. And why does it have to be Earl?
But he's definitely not on the shelling money and you're making my life.
Worse.
Yes.
Worse.
That's not what it is. A trick will do that because a trick, they be so enamored by beauty.
Got it.
Oh, she's dumb as a box of rocks, but she looks like Carrie Hilson.
Right, so as long as I keep forking out this money, she gonna do whatever.
You get what
I don't care if
I'm
she got the
saying?
drama, this and the other.
And she gonna be happy to suck his dick.
Okay.
She gonna be happy to suck his dick because he's young and fly. Anyway,
Right,
it
right.
ain't gonna be a thing with a sugar daddy like,
I
you
got
know
to
what
because
I'm
I gotta
saying?
get these bills paid.
Right.
I gotta get these shoes.
And
I
she
get my
has
car note.
her sex drive too going on, so it's not a
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Right, because with a trick, usually there's some kind of attraction. Sometimes, always with a sugar daddy, it
It's
may
not always
be
an attraction.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. You ever had a sugar daddy?
Do I have to answer out loud?
No. I'll take a head nod or turn. You ever had a sugar daddy?
I'm saved. I'm reformed.
Zach, you ever had a
told
sugar
you-
mama? Interesting.
Listen, you made me this way.
What? No, I did not. Your ass been this way.
But I'm not saying the new person I'm talking to, he's not my sugar daddy. Because the thing is, I still go to work every day. When I stop going to work, you gonna know what the fuck is up.
You can still have a sugar daddy. See, my thing is, I've had sugar daddies before, and I still work because
I don't like to work though.
See, that's the thing. You know what I'm saying? I like to work, so I like to work.
You
I didn't
like
have,
to-
right?
you
Because I didn't have
love
people
that
like, I need you to stay
energy
at
and-
home and be at home. That's not me.
You like to be out there with the people.
Man, I do like to be outside. I get bored, so I get it, but
I can watch all my Netflix shows.
I can't. I'm at home now, and I can't watch all my Netflix shows because I got all the neighborhood kids. I'm a sugar granny or sugar mama. I think I'm a sugar mama at this point for all these kids. in the
Big
neighborhood.
mama, sugar mama.
Big mama, sugar mama. I'm not the crackhead mama though, or the
They're
crack
gonna make you a crackhead, but when it's all
by
said
the
and
time
done
they
with.
get done, they stressing me out. Stressing me out. That's crazy. But no, I get that.
I just didn't want y'all to be mad at me because I know I felt the people. I'm not supposed to be talking to DL, man.
He's DL.
I'm waiting for somebody to come along, and so I don't have to talk to him no more.
Oh, those you
Keep me in prayer.
Amen. Is he cute?
Yeah.
Okay, we already discussed this. We
To
discussed it.
me,
He is cute.
he's dark skinned.
I'm trying to get there.
Not skinny. He's not skinny.
Is he fat?
Not fat either.
Plunky? Give me someone.
Like hefty.
Okay.
Like when someone's hefty, they got some weight on them, but they're not
Just
skinny.
like
They're not fat.
But it can go from 0 to 100 real quick.
Right.
If he eat just too many, it can go that.
And when I tell you, oh my gosh, I'm so freaked out right now. Y'all don't even know. When I tell you, he answered every question I asked without fail. I don't have to ask them 3 or 4 times. That's what you got. That's what dating is today. Nobody
Right.
answers the question. They think you all up in their business. If I'm trying to get to know you, I have to ask.
ask the
Like I
questions.
asked him, was he molested? Because I wanted to know. Because I don't want to deal with that baggage right now. I don't have the emotional bandwidth to deal with somebody.
But he didn't take it offensive when you asked
No,
him.
he didn't. No.
Okay.
I don't have it in me to carry that baggage. Like, that's work. A person that comes in with...
But that's why I feel
And
like
that's-
I be so honest with
you
people
get
too,
what I'm
because
saying?
people be, and that's we talked about that. We talk about that every episode. How me and you be so honest and direct with people, and they just don't know how to take it.
Right.
And they think they're like, "There's no way you're that honest." Like, no, for
No,
real,
for
that
real.
honest. It
Yes,
is what it is. You know what I'm
yes.
saying? Like, because I've always been direct. Like, I don't care if you like. Because my thing is this: like, either we gon' friendships. Or anything, you know what I'm saying? Either you gonna fool me or you not. So why lie and then have to keep lying and then doing this or like take, you know what I'm saying? Like,
And don't do that whole, I was lying to protect you. No,
yeah,
you weren't.
you weren't.
No.
You were lying to protect yourself, and
Right.
because you don't want to
That's
get caught.
what it
You know what I'm
is.
saying? That's why I feel
Yes.
like being honest is like the biggest thing. Like you have to be honest, and people be like, "Oh, I'm real and I'm this." You're not. Like, no,
And he has a personality, which I like.
that's good
Like,
because
yes.
you need one with your ass.
Like, right. Like, if you take everything I say to heart, it's not going to work.
He got good feet.
Like, he actually does have great feet.
You would know.
And he has a great job and he has benefits.
Ooh, not benefits.
Owns his house.
Ooh, is this local or you got you a Chicago nigga?
He's not local. He's not in Illinois.
Ooh,
Okay. Right.
stay away from niggas in Illinois.
So that's all the information y'all getting from now because I don't need y'all trying to find.
exactly. Don't be trying to Google his bitch.
Not my bitch.
I mean, his non-sugar
Oh
daddy,
my
his sugar baby.
God.
You got a sugar daddy.
He
People
does
know.
have a son though.
How old?
Grown.
What's up with you with this? This is like deja vu.
I know.
It's like deja vu with the same shit, except he's not from Chicago. I'm starting to worry about your friend.
I told you to hook me up.
You ain't tell me shit.
Yes, I did.
You definitely did say that.
You don't hang out with gay people.
That's, I hang out with your ass.
I'm not gay.
What are you?
I'm queer.
I'm about to go. I'm about to go. I think it's time to wrap up the show anyway.
I just wanted to let y'all know the Vincent-Tennell Show is on Google Podcasts, it's on Spotify, and we are on YouTube. I want to thank y'all for supporting us. This is our 19th episode.
It
And I think that
is.
counts for something. So we are on Facebook. We have a Facebook. Look up Vincent-Tennell.
Yes.
IG Vincent-Tennell1. Twitter is Vincent-Tennell. If you have the stomach to braid the things that's posted on there.
Please don't go if you're not over the age of 50, because shit's nasty.
It's not nasty. It's very informative.
Definitely
And
is.
if you're a guy, you just may figure out you want another guy to suck your dick.
We
So-
talked about this.
If you want to have some work musically, we have Zach, our sound engineer.
He's
His
great.
IG is Zach.
Dable.
Dable. Why do I want to keep saying
Dable.
Gable? It's Dable.
Dable. Zach Dable.
Have a seat. Have a seat.
Zach Dable.
Dable. D is in
David.
David.
You was about to say dick.
I was not, because I thought that was very inappropriate the last time I said that.
You did say it just like that. You was like, D as in dick. I'm like, why would you say that?
What did you say?
Gable. Gay boy.
Gay boy.
Boy.
You're not a gay boy.
We know this. He's been called that before. He's like, I've heard it all.
It's Zach Dable.
Dable. D like dog.
Trying to get you some business. They
Be like-
fucking it all up.
D like dog.
Okay.
Able.
Yes. Do you still have your dogs?
I do. They're awesome. Their names is Teddy and Bear. They're bully pits. And they're
Teddy
great.
and Bear. This is why I don't come to your house no more.
You wasn't coming over before.
It's a lot of energy over there.
It definitely is. Some's negative,
You
some's
brought that
positive.
same energy into the studio.
Man, some's
Okay.
negative, some's positive. You the one that sung the damn song. I don't even know where that song came
I
from.
didn't know. We have so much to talk about
We
off air.
definitely do. 'Cause
Oh
I
my
don't know where that came from. I feel like you
gosh.
just read my whole soul.
Shout out to Monica, making hits for the people that some they can feel.
Man, I
Something
feel
that
like you
you
just read my
feel.
whole soul. That gave me goosebumps, friend. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
And my Cash App is the big icon if you want to donate to the show. We are on for another month. We're on till the end of June.
We are, so
y'all
check
gonna
us
miss
out.
us.
I know.
And I don't see us coming back this year. Meaning, if we decide to do a second season, I don't think it'll be
next year.
this year.
Yeah,
It'll be
it'll be
next
next
year.
year.
So y'all
a
can
lot
get
going on.
caught up on everything y'all need. By next year, you should be caught up on all the episodes.
That part.
So
Me too, because I don't even watch it.
All right.
I'm
That's
out here.
all I got to say.
Night people.
Anybody in the studio want to say something? We got like 5 people in here.
Anybody want to tell them check out your YouTube? My son came and did a pop up.
Oh, yeah. You got YouTube, SoundCloud.
You got a YouTube. You want them to come check you out, son?
Yeah,
My
let 'em
son
check you
over here.
out.
Tell them where to check you out at, son.
You can check my YouTube out at NLK space then Smurf. You know what I'm saying? I make a lot of good music that y'all can listen to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you want to add my Instagram, it's NLK Smurf too. You know. Yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Is this music appropriate?
No, not at all. But if y'all want
Neither
to
is this show.
Oh, my
But
God.
neither is this show.
We're good, clean Christian folks.
NLK Smurf, check out my son. YouTube. He does a good job. He's good. He's good.
He is a good
No,
rapper.
it's definitely music.
He's a good rapper.
People listen
I
to.
just wish
So
the
go and check
content
him
was
out,
a little
man.
better.
That shit lit though.
Thank
He's dropping
y'all.
new shit every week.
Every week, we got some new stuff coming out now, man. FNF.
We're
FNF
out of here.
Before they say something that some
Right.
gangbanging
Right,
shit
we're
we don't
outta
know
here.
nothing
No
about.
game.
Goodbye.
We're done. Cut
We
it.
don't know what you about to say.
Right.
We don't want no parts.
For me.
We don't want no parts. Talk about some F and all that.